Okay, my name's Zakashi, guys, and in this video here we're going to be going into the best teams and equipment so that you guys can build the best team and actually have the best setup for this new Goku and FRIEZA Go FRIEZA unit, the 5th anniversary headliner, first unit that we've got headlining the anniversary, so part 1. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. Hopefully this video is useful. I'm going to be putting you through a numerous amount of teams, because what I do like about this unit is that they can pretty much adapt to any team. There's a lot of variety with this team, but I'm going to show you just a couple. Then I'm going to pretty much give you just an explanation about leader slots, because you don't need to consider too much with them. They don't have anything that locks them in to actual specific team, but obviously they would flourish in other areas better than others. But yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video, man. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 50,000 subscribers, man. I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into the video now. Okay, so the first team I feel like it should go without saying would be Universe Rep, without a doubt. Now, how you want to build it, it depends on what units you want to main, but I feel like, in my opinion anyways, the main 3 units you'd want to use would be Ultra Hit, obviously the Go FRIEZA, because this is a video for them, and then you obviously be adding in that unit that just makes Rising Rushes so irrelevant. We got LL17, who I don't have. You can see the missing space there. Even though he's very important, I do not own him, but you can see he does exist in the game. Android 17, those will be your main 3. Now, a lot of people do like Jiren as well, and this girl can be really annoying, Kawaii, but I wouldn't say they're better than the other option, the other 2 options that I gave. So LL17 and Ultra Hit, or those 2 are just outstanding units. Don't say these 2, Jiren and Kawaii, are bad. I'm just saying definitely for sure them 2 are better. So if you wanted to actually mix it up, of course, you'd be taking these guys off. Now I've got Bergamo here, and I feel like he's going to solidify his space simply because he hits a HP buffer, and you're going to need at least one of those on your team without a doubt. HP is quite important, so at least try to go for 1 HP buffer. Now from there, you can decide how you want to buff. So I think this Beerus is a good option. You can see the 3% special move, and it gives strike since the team is going to be melee based. So I definitely have Jiren there. But what's pretty cool, you could actually Zenkai buff this unit over here in multiple ways, but then you'd kind of be sacking off Hit or 17 on the team when you're actually making it, so you need to consider those. But the bench options, they're quite wide. You just need to consider more than anything 17, who's going to be blue, and then also Go FRIEZA, who's blue and purple. So you actually have quite a few options. You could go for like good Zinobi options. So if I actually go to EX and take this off, just to show you, because Ultra Hit's on leader, it doesn't really make a difference. Where is he? This Android 14, you can see his Zinobi is 50% strike, attack and defense, which would actually help them out a lot, and 17 would eat off that. So you see there's something really good just going straight at it. I think I'd actually just suffice with this. So let me actually just organize it so you can see the top 3 who they'd be. I'm going to move Beerus down so it's easy to see. It'd be Ultra Hit 17, then it'd be Go FRIEZA. Your bench options, these are just the ones I gave, but I think Bergamo needs to stay there because he's very important for the fact that if you don't have HP, you're going to get eviscerated quick, naturally. So yeah, Universe Rep without a doubt. I'd just focus on the main 3 instead of actually trying to have one of each like element with like Jiren and whatnot. But if you don't have a certain person, you can swap them out. But I feel like 17 is very important. Ultra Hit is almost vital. He's a top 4, top 3, top 2, top 1 unit in this game, depending on your opinion. So yeah, naturally Universe Rep is going to make the cut. That's the first team I'm mentioning. Alright, so this next team I've got is pretty much just a mix of Son family, but it's also a lot of Hybrid Saiyan. The bench, it could be a mix of Hybrid Saiyan and Son family members, because most of the core of it is actually just Hybrid Saiyans with Pan and Beast Gohan, but they could also be movies members. Now this team works because it actually doubles Zenkai buffs Go FRIEZA, because Goku's obviously a Son family member. So the Go 10 and the Pan, they both actually Zenkai buff Son family, which is dope. Blue and Son family, and then you can see here purple and Son family. So you're giving Go FRIEZA a double Zenkai buff, which is working very well. Beast Gohan's getting the Z abilities all around, and then Pan is also getting the Z abilities all around, and it keeps the team very melee orientated, which is actually very good for Go FRIEZA as well. So just the fact that they have a mix of tags allows them to actually flourish on this team. With their anti-rush, Beast Gohan also has the anti-rush factor and pan breaks combos while supporting the 2 main attackers on the team. It's a very good mix, more than any other team that I've noticed in my opinion, but it's just one that I've used. I feel like the hybrid Saiyan build is already a very popular build, so a lot of people will be able to tap into this team very easily, while also Beast Gohan's getting at least 1 Zenkai buff, but FRIEZA are getting double Zenkai buff, and everybody on the team is just flourishing well, with Pan being a HP buffer as well. It's kind of crazy how this team is so smooth. The only person I don't think is pretty much, now everyone's getting every Z ability as well if you wanted to use everybody, but you're only really going to use Pan, Beast, and FRIEZA. I was going to say Trunks is kind of like the odd one out because he's like Vegeta clan in a sense, you know, not in a sense he is, but outside of that everybody's a hybrid Saiyan that's not FRIEZA, and outside of that everybody's a Son family member that's not Trunks. But outside of the leader slot, you know, they just need to link up, but you need to worry about your core more than anything else. So I'm going around in a circle now, but it's Pan, Beast, and FRIEZA. That's the only important things on this team, because they will be your main core that you'll be using to actually go into battle. Now at this point you could just mention a bunch of teams, but I feel like as a leader slot option they could just be anywhere, which is what's so good about them. So instead of actually talking about what teams I think is best, like you could look at their tags and people might have an LOE team and you could literally just leader slot them and they'd work as well. But on top of that, even if you like look at the Z ability, right, the Z ability is also Lineage of Evil, so you know, you don't need to think of it that far anyways. There's also Saiyans, but Saiyans overall just isn't the best team, so I wouldn't recommend it. But Lineage of Evil, the LOE guys do have a good team for that build. One team that I also tried was GT. I built my GT team and I actually put him on the leader slot. So the main 3 consisted of the Tag Force and GOKU. This would be like your main 3 lineup, but then you also look at this and it's also Son family, so there's that mix as well, which is dope. However you want to go about it, it's cool. You could go for like the double Zenkai buff here as well. So if I look at my actual bench here, I'm looking for Super Saiyan 3 GOKU. Where is he? There he is. He's Zenkai buffs GOKU because he's a Saiyan, and then I could use Blue Pan as well because her Z ability is also Son family, which is dope. And then you could keep GT the same and actually just take a HP buffer. So in this case it's usually the GT GOKU. Where is he? There he is. And all you need to worry about is these 3 getting the buffs, while you're double Zenkai buffing these FRIEZA, and then these are getting the Z ability. There's so many variations that you could use just depending on what units you have and what you prefer. So definitely try and make a good leader slot option for you. But those first 2 teams, I feel like everybody knows how dominant the hybrid Saiyan team is, and then Universe Rep is by far his best team, their best team. So I would recommend Universe Rep beyond any other team that could possibly be mentioned. But I'm just showing you that the capabilities are limitless at this point, because this unit here is just very versatile with the fact that they have the element switches as well. There's a lot of option for, or room for, Zenkai buffers, which is dope. So shout out FRIEZA, man. They actually have a lot of versatility, which I actually like about them. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the equipments that I would recommend you actually run. So this would be like a Universe Rep setup, but what I want to point out is that just because I have 3 equips in a row doesn't mean that you have to use them specifically in a row. But even with this equip, like this one on the 3rd, you don't need to run it on a Universe Rep team. It's just because it's melee. So as long as you get the 12% melee, it's good. You can see here the base strike, defense, key recovery. It's an awakened equip, so you need the awakening, and then you need to go get the pure, the base version, so the unawakened version, and I believe you can get that in the Z medal shop. Let me actually just confirm that for you. I actually have a unawakened one right here. It's an equipment medal shop, only the equipment medal shop, so lock that one in. There's also this one here, which is special move and strike attack, which is dope with the ultimate equipment collection. And then there's also this one here, only for Universe Rep, because you need 3 Universe Rep members, and the defenses for the unit will go up, which is actually quite valuable for a tag unit in my opinion. You can get this from the dual coin shop, which is the most unfortunate place you could find any type of equipment. But yeah, those are 3 equipments. Let's get into some 3 more. These next 3 are pretty good as well. You can see this one here is the Righteous Saiyans. I call it the build your own equip because you can have so much option in what you're actually adding on every slot. So I usually go strike, special move for tag units. Don't want to go ultimate because they don't have ultimate. You could go health restoration, but I wouldn't advise really and truly. But Righteous Saiyans is quite a quality equip. You get it from the Z medal shop. I'm gonna go to the end for this one here. You get it from the Legends medal shop, so the Legends ranking exchange shop. And then you can just get a bunch of strike and strike defense, which is dope overall. Like again, Legend ranking shop. Then I have this awakened one here, which gives you special move and some strike attack, which is dope. You get blast defense on the top and strike attack in the middle slot as well. It's an awakened equip, so you can get it from the Zakashi Space Time Rush shop. And to get the unawakened version, I'm actually gonna have to do a check here, but I'm pretty sure it's just for GOKU, the unawakened version. So if I actually go to the filter, I change it, and then there we go. I had to find it. It took me a while. You get it from the equipment metal shop if you want the base version, so that you can actually upgrade it to get the awakened version. There's only 2 more equips I'm going to recommend, and I don't have them unfortunately, but it's this one here. You can actually get a bit more strikes. So you can get 30% on the last slot, you get special move on the first slot, and you get key recovery. You can get this in, it's an awakened version, so you can see here saying Universe Survival Saga. The awakened version is obviously in the Zakashi Space Time Rush shop, and I believe for the regular version, the base, it's only Universe Survival Saga. So if I actually change my if I go to archive and actually change my filter, I can actually show you guys here. Universe Survival Saga, where is it? There it goes. Yeah, there it is there. You can see and then you get it from the Z Metal shop and the equipment metal shop. And let me actually go back to find you that awakened one for the Lineage of Evil. It's actually really good as well. It's similar build, this one here. Let me actually bring it up for you. There we go. You can see here you get strike attack and special move, and you also get more strike attack there, and it's a bit more special move, so it's even better, to be honest. The awakened's always in the Zakashi Space Time Rush shop, which is dope. And then let me show you the base. So the unawakened version, I believe it's for transforming warriors if my memory serves me right. So I'm gonna have to go to change my tag. Let me find transforming warrior and then change this from Universe Survival Saga, and there you go, you see it there. The unawakened version is still pretty good for special move damage as well. You can get it from the equipment metal shop. Almost ended the video without actually including this equip. Now this equip is pretty much basically built for FRIEZA, but specifically because it's GOKU, you can see it says base strike defense, and then you also get strike defense when rival universe is a battle member. So that would actually be somebody else. You'd probably be running ultra hit. And this one here is strike attack when Sun Family is a battle member. GOKU is literally that, so you fit both conditions almost indefinitely if you're running universe rep, which is pretty dope. And the special move is always great because you're running a tag unit which doesn't have ultimate art, so definitely include this equip. It's available through co-op, unfortunately, and the dual coin shop, which makes it quite annoying to get in terms of resources. But a grind co-op and actually grab a good piece. You only need pretty much 1. You can get maybe 2, 3 actually. I'd say a 3 if you're running universe rep to get yourself in a good position, since the condition is universe rep. So yeah, this equip here, yearning for strength. But yeah, man, that's going to be the end of the video. I made sure to actually look around on what exists before actually going forward with showing you guys what would be the best build. I feel like the universe rep build, if you're not using that, you're pretty much just using the unit because you like the unit, but you probably use other teams. So more than anything else, the universe rep team I advise more than anything. But they have a bunch of good equipment because it's literally Saiyans and LOE. It's a big mix. It's a big mix. So I appreciate you guys for watching the video, man. Press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 50,000 subscribers. All my social media is going to be on the bottom screen, so check me out all of those. But I'm gonna leave the video like that, man. I appreciate you guys for watching. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.